Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video as part of our Foot Manager Mobile 2020 series with Chelsea this time. Where we left off, we had 2 wins out of 3 games. So we had a 1-0 win against Wolves in our opening game of the Premier League campaign. Then we had a somewhat disappointing draw against Norwich at home in the Premier League. And then again, we played at home against Brighton, which we managed to win 3-0, a more comfortable win, the most comfortable win we've had so far this season. So now in this episode, we face Arsenal, Southampton, and Sheffield United in what should be a very difficult episode. We know how big the rivalry is between Chelsea and Arsenal, trying to establish dominance in North London. So now it's time to face them in this episode. It should be a jam packed episode. Sorry about that. I was getting distracted by something on my computer. But all right. So let's get straight into it. So Arsenal in 3 days. What I wanted to show you guys is, where was it? Okay, so this is the team of the week. So we managed to get Pulisic and Rudiger on the team of the week for this. For last week. Rightly so. Rudiger came in with 2 great goals to assist us in our 3-0 win against who's it? Brighton. That's it. And Pulisic done well as well to get his first goal of the season. All right, guys. So we're good to go. Now we're going to be facing Arsenal. We've got we're still experimenting with the squad. We've made let's go back a bit. So this is the Champions League group we have been drawn against. So we've got Benfica, Valencia, and Lask. I'm not sure who Lask is. It's Linzer Sport Club. I have no idea what country they're from. Let me just check general info. Typical Bundesliga. What the hell was that? It's a German team. Okay. Are they in the Bundesliga? Hold on. So Lask. Who the hell is this team? Lask. I have no idea what competition. So typical Bundesliga. What is that? Anyway, I know Bundesliga's German league, but this might maybe they're in a. There's no way they could be in a lower league, a lower Bundesliga league, and qualify for Champions League. There's just no way. It must be maybe another German top league. I have no idea. All right, so we're up against what else did we see? All right, so we're facing Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup third round, and we've also lost Azpilicueta to injury for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, he's gonna be missing for the next game. But yeah, so I think Reece James. I think I'm gonna start putting wing backs. Put Reece James over there. And then Tomori's going to come in. We've got Kante. Kante is going to come back in. Jorginho's had good games. Kovacic, some good games as well. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put Kante on for Kovacic. And we got Lautaro Martinez. He is back from, was it suspension or injury? I'm not sure what he had. But we're going to be bringing him back into the fold. All right. So I think we're good to go. It's going to be a tough game regardless of what lineup we decide to put out. So let's just wait for the lineup confirmation. Let's see if Arsenal have done any business in the transfer market. They have. They bought Traore. Is that Adama Traore from Wolves or is that Bertrand Traore from Lyon? I have no idea. They bought Sigurdsson from Everton, it looks like. And they bought Alex Telles as a left back. So some good improvements from Arsenal in this summer transfer market. But we've also done our own business. We bought Chilwell. We bought Skriniar. So we've addressed some defensive issues that we've certainly had. And we've also bought Havertz to kind of provide more competition for Mount and Kovacic. So here's Arsenal. So we're at Emirates Stadium. Arsenal get the first half kickoff. And it's interesting to see how some of these players will cope in and let's just say the first real challenging game of the season in terms of who we're facing. Is James gives the ball away very sloppily, and here's Lacazette, Traore, and good save from Arrizabalaga, but some again some defensive issues. Reece James wasn't very comfortable on the ball. He gave it away sloppily, and here we get a brilliant corner. Here's Havertz again. He is going to get fouled. Is that inside the box? I don't think it is. I think it's just on the line, and it's going to be on the. It's a penalty. Oh, okay. And Havertz is going to take this penalty. So our first chance to go 1-0 up at the Emirates. Let's see if we can. Yes, we can. Havertz, first goal of the season for the big signing of the summer. I think we paid around 120 million for him, or at least 100 million. A realistic figure that you would have to pay in the real transfer market. I mean, I know Chelsea have been linked with him in real life, and I think they're gonna be close to paying 100 million for him. So I think we got him for a decent price for his. He's a future-proof player, as in he's really young and he's got a lot of potential. Here's Traore, and what a save from Arrizabalaga, but it doesn't matter because it was offside anyway. But good save from Arrizabalaga. He's certainly doing way better in this career mode than he is doing in real life. I mean, he's going through some tough times at Chelsea. He's been dropped a couple times. He's been dropped for the FA Cup final. That's something you don't want to miss as the first choice goalkeeper, which he was at the club. And yep, some not a very good season for Arrizabalaga, unfortunately. But let's see what the future holds. Apparently, he's been linked with a move away from Stamford Bridge, so we'll have to see. But this is all in real life, not in this career mode. Approaching half time with a decent 1-0 lead. I mean, it was a penalty at the end of the day, but it was a foul, and the foul was deemed to be... Sorry, the tackle was deemed to be illegal, which resulted in a penalty. So, nothing too much to get excited. Here's Havertz. And it's another free kick. I think this one will be a free kick. I don't... Okay, yeah. This one is going to be a free kick. Just on the line again. So Arsenal are just having a bit of trouble handling our players just outside the box, or inside, should I say, because they did concede a penalty. So half time, nothing too much to get excited about. The statistics tell that this is a very even game. I mean, we've just had 2 more shots than them. We've had the same shots on target, and the possession is equaled out. We have just a better team rating by about 0.4. But now let's head into the second half, and yeah, nothing too impressive from the team. I mean, we've had some good chances, we've had some build-ups. Again, it's just a case of the new transfers just establishing themselves, and the team just trying to flow and get into the Premier League rhythm after a long break. But not too many signs of concern. I mean, at least the James mistake was probably the only really bad mistake that I was a bit frustrated on in the first half. But ever since then, we've had a calm defensive phase. We've held good possession, and let's see what we can do for the remaining 40 minutes. Yellow card for Guendouzi. Is Reece James going to take it? Havertz to Rudiger. We're playing backwards, which isn't too good, but we managed to find a way. And here's Lautaro Martinez with his first goal of the season. And that's 2-0 to Chelsea. And it is perhaps looking like we might just get the 3 points in this game, which would be a big boost for our title challenging season, which we are aiming for, of course. Even last season, it was transition and we still kind of challenged for the top, which was really impressive. Good defensive phase from Rudiger. And again, another cross in. Rudiger didn't get it the second time, but Arrizabalaga, again, a very, very good goalkeeping for him to prevent Arsenal from getting back into the game. And again, Pulisic with some good defending. He's probably the last person you'd expect to defend the corner well. Okay, so apparently some of the supporters are already leaving the Emirates. Obviously, Arsenal supporters. So this isn't looking too good for Mikel Arteta. I think he's the manager at this stage in the career mode. Maybe he's not. Or but a decent game. I thought maybe it would have been a bit more challenging, which it did seem like it would be until we had the first penalty. But let's make a good steal from James. Absolutely beautiful. And here is Lautaro Martinez, second goal of the season, second goal of the game. And that is a game set match. So now, because of this, we can afford to put in some youngsters. So we're going to put in Hudson-Odoi on the right. We'll put Mason Mount for... we'll put him on for Kante this time. We'll put him as an advanced playmaker. And yeah. The good side of having nice 3-0 leads is you can afford to bring in some youngsters who need some game time. Alex Telles might get a yellow himself, which he does. So here is Arsenal. Trying to boot it up front. Good from Skriniar. Aubameyang might just get this one in. He does. Goes around the keeper. Skriniar, yep, he would have to take the blame for that one. We're not very good defensive. We just got caught on the back foot, and it's a really good counter from Arsenal. Wasn't really expecting that, but again, we have another 2-goal lead to kind of ensure our safety, should I say. But here's Ben Chilwell, another transfer signing. We've addressed the left side, left back position, which hasn't been, oh god, which hasn't been that secure last season. We've had a few goals conceded from there. Alonso and Emerson just weren't cutting it, and I didn't really feel comfortable using Azpilicueta on that left side either. So we've made a good decision, in my opinion, to get Ben Chilwell from Leicester, a player who's already established for the Leicester team, or who was, sorry, and he has Premier League experience, which is a really big bonus in today's game. A lot of players come from different foreign leagues, and they end up not establishing themselves well, and then the club makes a loss in the transfer value, and it just goes downhill from then. Some players like I can mention right off the bat, Bakayoko. He did well for some part at Chelsea, but then I'm not sure what happened. He just wasn't a very physical player, and that's what you need to be in the Premier League. A physical player. It's a very demanding league, as you guys already know. And yeah, that's why it's just extra tough on players who are coming out from other outside leagues. So here we go. Kai Havertz wins the Young Player of the Month, so that's great. That's what we want to see. He's valued at 135 million. Just 21 years old. So he's in a really good place in his career right now, and he has made a step up in his career from Bayer Leverkusen to Chelsea. Obviously, he's going to be competing for trophies constantly now. And with me in charge, he's surely going to get a lot of game time as long as he is in form. I'm not afraid to drop players if they start dropping form, no matter how expensive or how important they might have been to the team in the past. But it's all about fighting for that top, for that first team. So here we get Lautaro Martinez. He's the only player from our team to feature in the Team of the Week. So that's good. Guardiola gets the Manager of the Month. Get Victor Moses. He's been injured, unfortunately. So here we have Southampton at home in the Premier League. Hopefully this should be a decent game. Oh, what's this? Oh, Martinez is going to miss 10 days after suffering a broken nose. That's not good. And Loftus-Cheek as well. 2 weeks after suffering an injury playing for England. Well, I mean, I guess he was playing for the national team, so he's getting some more experience there at national level, but he has been injured for 2 weeks. He's going to stay on the sideline. Azpilicueta resumes light training. He might not be ready himself for the next game. Okay, so Martinez unfortunately is going to have to miss this game out because we don't want to risk further injury. So what we'll do is we'll stick to the same lineup. I want to start bringing Ampadu into the team because he seems to be playing well. But again, we need to build first early season momentum in the Premier League, and to do so, we kind of need to use our main players. But surely they will start getting chances, I promise you, as we get further into the season. So let's check out the lineups. More aggressive formation from Southampton. We got Ings up front with Redmond covering behind. And let's get straight into it. We're at Stamford Bridge in front of our home fans. Hopefully we can put on a good show and continue our great form thus far this season. "12 minutes in and nothing much to report from either side. It's been a quiet first half so far. Here we get Southampton. Good from Ben Chilwell. Havertz picks it up, starts to counter, and what a what a goal from Tammy Abraham. Second of the season for him, I believe. And what a well-worked goal. So Chilwell gets possession back, feeds it to Havertz, who just starts the attack. Here he goes again. Oh, what a baller. Man, Havertz is an absolute beast. He's been playing really well and he's nearly got his assist of the game, but Abraham just puts this one wide, and unfortunately, oh, he's offside. Unfortunately, the scoreline stays 1-0. But I like what I'm seeing from the team. We've got very, very good attacking opportunities. As we can see, we've got the best player possible for commencing those attacks, starting those attacks, which is Havertz. He can really give you a good ball wherever you are. So far I'm pleased what I'm seeing from the team. We've carried on well from our last game. Now it's just a matter of consistency and hopefully increasing the scoreline. Sorry, my fucking chair keeps squeaking. Good ball into Martins, who he is going to get it. He's going to cross it in, and it's going to be a goal kick. Was that Havertz who headed it over? Alright, 79th minute, guys. We need to be careful here because Southampton could pull out a big surprise. Good clearance from Skriniar, and it's a foul on Tammy Abraham. That is going to be our free kick. 86th minute, guys. I think we should make some changes, bring us some fresh legs. We don't want to lose this game to a few players being tired or just a bit sloppy on the ball because of their fatigue. So let's commence some changes. So we're going to bring in Mount for Havertz, who's had a brilliant game. He's only got a 6 for some reason, but I thought he did really well. And we're going to bring in Hudson-Odoi again for Gelson Martins, who's had a really good game. But here's Southampton with a late free kick in a really good position. Someone can easily tap that header in, and let's hope that's not going to be the case. Good clearance from James. Hudson-Odoi gets it. Not a good pass to Abraham. And the counter-attack stops there, unfortunately. Hudson-Odoi is going for it. James gets it back. Very good. Mount. Abraham. Abraham to Mount. And Mount. Oh, it's a free kick. I think it was offside. It's all over, guys. 1-0. A narrow win for us. But we'll take the 3 points surely. We could have done better in terms of taking our chances. But at the end of the day, Still early stages. And now we have our first Champions League game of the season against Lask. I still don't know who this team is. Um, so I'm fairly certain it's a smaller team for sure. Here's the team of the week. Unfortunately, we do not get selected. Here's the team of the week for you guys if you want to see. And let's head over to the Champions League game. Okay, so for this one, I think I want to bring in Hudson-Odoi this time for Gelson Martins. We're going to bring in Mount for Kante. We'll surely bring in Ampadu for Rudiger. Bring in Kovacic as well for Jorginho, for sure. We'll keep Tammy Abraham. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll keep Tammy Abraham for this game. This time I feel like I want to put in... I want to give Tomori a chance as well. And I think that should be about it, guys. We're ready to go. We're facing a team who's not in the best of form. This might even be their first time that they're in the Champions League group stage. But again, we can't underestimate them too much. I know I might have kind of made it seem like we are underestimating them for switching a lot of players, but at the same time, this is an opportunity for our players who need game time to play. This isn't a particular big team we're facing, but at the same time, I'm not just putting anyone in the team. I'm putting the youngsters who I know are capable of playing these big matches. Good ball into Pulisic. He gets really well past his marker. He crosses it in. No, he doesn't actually. 9th minute. Good interception from James. Kovacic to Havertz. To Pulisic. That's a goal. 1-0 in the 10th minute. Second goal of the season for him. And that's his first Champions League goal. A well-worked attack. Again, Havertz being part of it. As expected. Here's Tomori. Good pass to Pulisic. Goes around. Mount. Kovacic. What a goal from Kovacic. So that's 2-0 already against Lask. And it seems like it may just be a comfortable game. And these are the kind of games that will really benefit the young players, especially gaining some goals, some assists, some more experience. They've got a lot of creative freedom in this game, especially since we're lucky enough to face a team who's just a bit lower in terms of rating. So let's see if we can add to this tally. Free kick conceded to Lask, and Mount is going to get warned by the referee, so no cards handed out this time. Here we go, on the attack again. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Gets dispossessed, but was still on the attack. Abraham, first goal of the Champions League for him. Third goal of the season. 3-0 up before half time. It seems like this might just be a really good game. Alright, so 3-0, half time. We've done everything we could. We got a nice little 3-0 lead. And now it's up to the players to get out there for the second half and see what they can do. Just a few back passes from Chilwell and Tomori. A lot of 1-2s. And here we get a corner. The main man Havertz is going to be on the ball. And let's see if he can get himself a cheeky assist, which he does. 4th goal of the season. 2nd goal of the game for Tammy Abraham. He's started off this campaign really, really well, especially since he's got fierce competition with Martinez also being in the subs and the bench. Good save from Arrizabalaga. Nelly Lask tried testing their luck there to get a goal back, but our goalkeeper was paying attention. Good clearance from Tomori, and Havertz has an opportunity to start a counter-attack, which we're not going to get to see, unfortunately. Oh, here's one-on-one for Lask, and Arrizabalaga again. Bit slack defending, and it is going to be a free kick, but Arrizabalaga, what a game he's had so far. He literally just stopped a one-on-one situation, which is not easy to do. And thanks to him, we still have a clean sheet to defend. Chilwell's going to clear it out, but Lask again. They're playing much better in this end of the second half. Lask trying to keep, I mean, not trying, they are keeping better possession and causing us some problems, especially in their final third with their attacks. They could have realistically scored 2 goals, and the scoreline could have been 4-2. It could have been a whole different story. The game would have looked much, much more tight when you're looking at a scoreline that says 4-2. But thankfully, we have a good goalkeeper, and the scoreline remains 4-0. I was expecting to see something more from Hudson-Odoi, potentially a goal from him. That would have been nice, but I think he's done his part well in the final third. He's released some good attacks, and he's been a really good threat in that right-hand side. Here we have a good free kick here. Mount's going to take it, I think. Havertz gets his goal. So it was a little dummy free kick from Mount, but Havertz took it. And a good set piece at the end of the day. 5-0, a nice round number. And Havertz gets his second goal. Or was that third goal? I think it's second goal of the season. That's his first Champions League goal as well. So very good gameplay overall. Goal kick from Lask, and it is full time, guys. What a performance by the team. Of course, we've not faced the best of the teams out there, so we've got to stay humble and obviously, not get too ahead of ourselves with a victory like this. So, guys, that marks the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've had a really good episode. We've had 3 wins, one of which we won against Arsenal, so that's our first rival we've beaten so far this season. We're still 2 points behind leaders Man City, but that could all change in the next few games if we keep the form up. So it looks like we've got Sheffield United away in the Premier League game next, and then after that Crystal Palace at home in the Carabao Cup. Following on from that would be Bournemouth away in the Premier League. So we've got a bit of Premier League and Carabao Cup action to follow in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.